I would say study. There's advantages between silver, gold, and Bitcoin, and you've got to know the advantages and disadvantages. So, it doesn't cost anybody to study, but it's the most important thing you can do. So that's why I recommend listening to Stanford. The silver, I'm bullish on it because you can afford it today. It's $25. It's 50% of its all-time high. It hasn't moved. And green fuel is coming in. That's why I would buy it. It doesn't mean you should. I've already accumulated, so I bought Bitcoin when prices were low, but I had to understand Bitcoin before I got into it. And I bought my first gold coin in 1972 in Hong Kong at Kruger Inn, and I bought my first silver coin in 1964 when I was 17.
Wow.
I've been in it a long time, and that's why I'm not bullish. I just love it. I am a capitalist. I am a hard money. I am not into socialist economics, which is Keynesian.
There was God's money, which is gold and silver, and then people's money, which is Bitcoin or cyber cryptocurrencies. And I really think it's important, especially for old guys like me, to understand the crypto world, because that's the world that's coming into view right now. And us real estate and gold guys are kind of being phased out. So in many ways, there's this battle on today between the old guys and young guys. And the old guys have got their heads up their butts, like Buffett is anti-gold and anti-crypto. I'm going, yeah, break. How can you be anti-something? You got to know the pros and cons of everything. And, he doesn't have to worry, he makes a lot of money. And then you have guys like Jim Rickards, a friend of mine, and he says crypto is dead. And so the reason I just love YouTube is I can crank along there, I can search. I'm looking for the other point of view. And you young guys are so smart today. You're so far down the road when it comes to financial education, intelligence. More importantly, savvy. You're aware, Where the old guys are kind of closed-minded to your world. Look, you better check out this world of crypto, even if you're closed-minded like the old guys.
Gold has, let's say, 5,000 years of a track record. Bitcoin has 11 years. So, of course, there's going to be a hesitancy when it comes to something like Bitcoin. My kind of pitch to people is, look, the one thing that has an advantage, I think, from Bitcoin, or the most important advantage, is there's full transparency and the verifiability of Bitcoin. So you know exactly how much exists, exactly how much is being produced every day, and kind of the supply side of the supply and demand equation is known with 100% certainty. And so it's just a matter of generational divide, right? Older folks usually aren't used to kind of touching all the digital technologies. Younger people are. And so you kind of pick your asset, but they both have sound money principles. And I actually think both of them will do well coming out of this economic crisis.
So this is why I converted over to Bitcoin. This is my reason, and it was Anthony that cleared it up for me, is that at the same time the Fed is printing trillions of dollars, Bitcoin is tightening. So Bitcoin's getting harder and the dollar's getting softer. Would you go into more detail on that distinction?
What I think is going to happen over time is every currency will be digital. There'll be a digital dollar, digital euro, digital yen, won, etc. So the technology will all be the same. The competition will happen at that monetary policy level. And I personally believe that the separation of state and money will become viewed as the superior monetary policy, just as gold for many, many decades has been seen as the superior store of value because of those sound money principles.
Correct. And the point here is we're going to go to a break, but there's a whole bunch of stuff got to understand here, is that when the United States comes out with a crypto dollar, that's the question.